में दिल है मुश्किल जीना यहाँ जरा हट के जरा बच के ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान.
Yes, Bombay, a bustling metropolis at the turn of the century. Bombay needed, for its thousands with modest means, a place to drop in for an inexpensive cup of tea. Some wholesome snacks or a simple meal. Thus emerged out of that toil of the fleeing Irani Zoroastrians, the Irani joint or the Irani cafe. These cafes welcomed everyone, creating an environment that was classless and even casteless. Some even posted signs saying, "Everybody welcome" or "All castes welcome." Welcome, of course, for a cup of chai with broon or bun maska, cake and pudding. In the 1950s, there were over 350 of them. Today, there are hardly 30 left. Yes, I'm talking about the unfriendly neighborhood cafe or the Irani cafe that was once part of Mumbai. But one such cafe has stood the strength of time. It's called Cafe Sassanian Pudding, and that's where we're heading to celebrate with some broon, maska and chai. Come along, let's go. High ceilings, tiled flooring, Italian marble top tables, bent wood chairs, mirrored walls. Cafe Sassanian, with all its windows full of freshly baked cakes, patties and biscuit, is frozen in time. Yet, its essence is as alive as it was a century ago. Along with my bun, maska, broon, chai and khari are the two partners of Sassanian. There is Adi Yazdabadi.
Hello.
Adi and Mehrdad Kola.
Yes.
Everybody calls you Mehrdad.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank
An
you.
institution of this sort completing 100 years and more than that with no plan to shut it down.
We hope.
But the hope is good because from a large amount of Irani restaurants, today there are very few left. Who started the restaurant first?
It was his grandfather who started it in 1913. And first the name was K.R. Sassanian.
Okay.
In 1947, it was named as Sassanian and Company.
Okay. And your family got involved at?
In 47, my father got involved.
You got involved. Okay. So while it looks like a very relaxed place for the people running the restaurant, it's a very hard life.
Very hard.
Very hard.
Speaking of a hard life, if I may go back in time a bit, the Irani people who came to Mumbai, who escaped from Iran and came here, have always been a very hard-working community, haven't they?
But have you noticed something? That the only trade they actually go into is the Irani restaurant.
The Irani restaurant or the cafe. But when the restaurant opened in 1913, way back then, what was served over here?
Originally, we used to serve this burun maska, chai, burun maska, bun maska, chai, khari biscuits, and then we had small glass cakes, sponge cakes, and all that. Then later on, we started with plum cakes and other things.
Plum cakes,
all those things.
and the patties and all.
Yeah.
So it originally started like a tea shop and a bakery,
Yes.
or a boulangerie as you call it.
No, not boulangerie name was given in 1995, 4 or 5 when my wife made that section. And my partner who was there, his brother Shahrukh, he also gave us the boost because we were dying out.
Okay.
So we required a
Little
change.
something.
So we started off with chicken rolls, chili chicken rolls, Manchurian chicken rolls, puffs, everything.
today you've got a very sort of good
big
menu,
menu.
no?
Yes.
In terms of the Parsi food.
Yes, sir.
So you've got a Dhansak.
I've got Dhansak, I've got sali chicken, I've got chicken curry rice.
So I think I'd love to first have a look at your bakery to see how these lovely chicken puffs are made. So let's go, come on. Okay, so this is where all the biscuits and the patties happen. Yummy! Smooth, white, soft dough is rolled out. With a swift hand, the dough is cut. Now the dough is delicately placed on the molds. The filling of the puff comes next. Whether it's the chicken, the mince, or the veg. The patties are now covered and with deft hands put in the oven for it to turn into a fluffy, brown and flaky puff. Soft, flaky pastry and hot chicken and white sauce inside. Really nice.
These are my veg puffs.
Veg puff.
These are my mutton puffs.
Oh. The chicken patties was fantastic. Now for the mutton patties. Perfect. Again, you know, I love the stuffing. I love the way the mince is made. But it's the outside, the pastry, that makes it spectacular. Flaky, because it contains a lot of butter and ghee and everything. That's why it's so nice, no? We've done the patties, we've seen the bakery. Now I think we should go inside and cook some food. Huh, shall we? Chalo, food. Okay, we're all set to make the Dhansak. Merwan is going to tell us exactly how it is made. And the Namaskar, aapka naam? Rajesh. Rajesh is going to make it. Okay, let's start. We've got oil in the pan. And क्या डाला उसमें? कड़ी पत्ता. And onion. Onion is getting nice and fried. It's very important for the onion to go nice and brown and red and golden. Otherwise, there's no fun in the taste. Which is
Garlic.
adrak lasan. So ginger garlic paste going in.
These are all the Dhansak masalas.
So this is Dhansak masala, this is garam masala, and this is dhanu jeera.
Dhana jeera.
So dhania and jeera powder, roasted. Now all the masalas are going in. Starting with the green chili paste, dhanu jeera, dhania and jeera powder, garam masala,
And this is Dhansak masala.
and this is the special Dhansak masala. And now all the fragrances and all the aromas are coming from this wonderful mixture of masalas. To stock. हरा पुदीना और धनिया freshly chopped.
Yeah.
Look at the amount that's gone in there. Huge amount. Meron, this is the dal that is being kept ready.
Yeah, it is prepared from first and it has been kept. We put tomatoes and pumpkins inside it.
It's boiled and kept ready. So
Yes.
tur dal with pumpkin and tomato boiled and kept ready.
Yeah.
Now in goes the dal. And watch it, watch it. When you're eating in an Irani restaurant, if you want the company, you can always find company, and I've found company. Zina, hi Zina. Hi. Zina is Merwan's daughter, and this is Mr. Rao. Mr. Rao is a historian, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Sassanian Cafe. Yeah. But before that, Mr. Rao, we've got some wonderful dhansak on the table over here, just been made hot. Roast chicken, which is like an iconic dish of Sassanian. I don't need to tell you that. Yeah. With lovely looking potato chips, not French fries, potato chips, the way they should be, and of course Sali Marghi. Zinia, you've been coming here since you were born, I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you have any part in the making of the food?
No.
No.
I just eat.
You just eat?
Yes.
So come on, help yourself. I'm going to help myself. Mr. Rao, come on, start serving and we'll talk as we go along. You've been coming to Sassanian since,
from the age of 5. That goes back to 1954.
and has it changed at all?
No, the original items are still there, but they have added dynamic Parsi food, which we always wanted, and we had to go for a Parsi wedding or some Parsi friend's house. But now you just walk to Sassania around the corner, and yes, you can have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner here.
Tell me about this place when you were a young boy. What kind of restaurant was Sassanian?
It was a lovely place for picking up bun muska, brun muska, taking them to school on way to St. Xavier's school, even biscuits, khari biscuit, and go to school with it or go home with it.
So who'd come here? What kind of people would be hanging over here in those days?
See, the Marine Line station happened to be just round the corner in front of the soda water Agyari. The first halt of the people who would alight at the railway station was here. They would make a beeline for a lovely cup of Irani tea and half a plate of half brun muska,
Half brewed muska.
which used to cost less than an anna. If you came very early in the morning, at around 6 o'clock, or even better, preferably at 5 o'clock, you would find all the horse trainers, many of them Iranis. They would bring their jockeys, English and Indian jockeys, for their first cup of tea before going to
The race course.
the race course for their morning track work. So it was always interesting. And the present owner, Merwan Kola's father, was a great buff. Kodu Kola was a great buff of coal. Not that he was a big bettor or a gambler, but he was interested in horse flesh. And so it was very interesting to find out about horses and chat with the jockeys about horses. We learned a lot about horses in this place.
Sitting over here. This dhansak, I must confess, is spectacularly good. You know, it's not very easy to make a dhansak, and this one is delicious. The reason I say it's delicious is because of the amount of masala that has gone in over there. You know, a lot of people make the dhansak very watery and not with enough spice in it. And these lovely three masalas, the dhania jiru, the dhansak masala and the garam masala together in this is making it delicious. It's served with brown rice and these wonderful kebabs.
Lovely cakes, these famous Mawa cakes. In addition, during Christmas time, lovely plum cakes. Then comes Easter, Easter eggs, marzipans, and the best bun.
The best
His
bun.
buns are the finest. particularly the Easter buns are exclusive.
Yeah.
They are filled with raisins.
You know, we're going to eat some pudding and some dessert after this meal. But I must tell you that the Dhansak is superlative. It's just right, okay? The roast chicken is unusual. It's roasted with a nice brown gravy on it, which gives it a slightly Indianized spice, which otherwise roast chickens that you have in England you don't have.
Yes.
And this makes it so nice, you know? It's served with potato chips, which are just yummy. And no Dhansak is complete without the kebabs. Which leaves us with the sali chicken. The sali chicken is the way it should be. A little spicy, a little sweet, and a little sour, and topped with crisp potato straws. Oh, ha ha. Mr. Rao, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
Lina,
Kunal.
It was
God
going
bless
down
you.
memory lane,
you.
you know.
I know. And the most important thing about memory lane, which is to you most importantly, we need these places to last, you know. And in some way, whatever fashion they can last, will be great. Because when I am 65 years old, I'd still like to come and have a cup of chai and eat some Dhansak. Thank you. Now,
Thank you.
no, we must have some. I must have some pudding, some sweet, some cake, and some fruit cake. This is life. I've done everything one should do when in an Irani restaurant. I've had the chai, the brun maska, the bun maska, the khari biscuits. I've eaten the food. The only thing left to do is eat this wonderful cake and pudding. This is the Mawa Cake, which is a speciality over here. I'm going to start with the Mawa Cake. It's full of Mawa, mind you. So let me find a point to take the paper off. Freshly baked every day. Mawa Cake. Full of Mawa. This is the Plum Cake. This is the Plum Cake. Cake full of dry fruit. Finally, what Sassanian is famous for, their pudding. This lovely yellow-looking pudding, which has been made over here for generations, literally generations. Everybody has enjoyed this pudding, including my family, myself, the great Busy Bee, and everybody who's ever come here. I like the crusty part. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of the Foodie at Sassanian in Mumbai. If you want to write to us at weekend@timesnow.tv. Till the next time, it's bye.